Man, pull up a chair. You're not going to believe the story I'm about to tell you, honest to God, if this hadn't happened to me. I'd swear it was some Netflix fever dream or maybe the world's darkest sitcom. I mean, you ever plan a perfect escape, just a no-stress road trip with your closest friends, only to get sucker punched by reality before you've even cracked a cold beer? Yeah, that happened. So, me, Jay, and T, we're basically brothers. Been through the academy together, busted our knuckles on the worst jobs, seen humanity at its best, and absolute worst. And for the first time in what felt like 100 years, we actually managed to line up our vacation days. The plan was pure genius in its simplicity. Rent a beast of an RV, load it down with more barbecue than any 3 men could finish, and just drive. No radio calls, no overtime, no paperwork, just the 3 of us and the open road. The great de-stressing, that's what we called it. We're maybe 3 hours outside the city, winding our way through these sun-dappled country roads, feeling the tension finally leak out of our bones when we roll into Mike's place. Mike Bigheart, even bigger property, told us we could park the rig for a couple nights, fish his pond, use his fire pit, whatever. It felt like freedom. We park, pop open the storage bays, start grabbing our duffels, laughing about some dumb inside joke. I swear for a second I could feel my soul coming back online. Then bam! The universe slams on the brakes. This lady comes barreling down the driveway from the neighbor's house, built like a pear in a lime green striped shirt hair, shellacked into some kind of helmet. She stops 20 feet away and just erupts. First thing out of her mouth, I kid you not. Are you the new gardeners? Because I didn't ask for my lawn to be culturally enriched. You ever see a record scratch in real life? That was us 3 black guys in vacation gear, just frozen mid-laugh bags in hand. Jay's got his mouth open like he just swallowed a bee. We glance at each other, at her, at the RV, back at her. 10 seconds stretch out into eternity. T gives this little sigh like a teacher catching a kid drawing on the desk. I feel every ounce of joy drain out of me, replaced by this hot, prickly exhaustion. 4 hours out of the city, and already the thing we were running from had shape-shifted into a neighbor in the middle of nowhere. Jay, always the diplomat, finds his voice first. Ma'am, I think you're a little confused. Calm, polite, but with that edge we all know too well from the job. T shakes his head, pure disappointment. Me, I just want to sink into the gravel. We're not gardeners, ma'am. I try mustering what's left of my patience. We're friends of the homeowner, Mike, just parking the RV for a couple days. I even wave at the rig as if it's about to sprout grass, clippings, and hedge trimmers. But that just throws gasoline on the fire. Friends of the homeowner, don't you lie to me. She's coming closer now, pointing her finger, voice shrill enough to make a dog wince. His friends are respectable people, doctors, lawyers, not a traveling gang. She's looking us up and down, slotting every piece into the puzzle. In her head, beard, skin, casual clothes, then slapping the word gang on it like a warning sticker. T, who's got the patience of a saint, steps forward, deep voice, steady as a church bell. Ma'am, we don't want trouble. We're just unloading our bags. If you have an issue, maybe talk to Mike. He points toward the house. Well, if you thought that would help, think again. Oh, I see. Get your friend to come out here and intimidate me. I know you're kind. You show up, case the place, act all nice, then bam, the neighborhood's robbed blind. She's working herself into a fit, voice echoing off the trees. People in passing cars start slowing down, craning their necks. We've become the main attraction at the Circus of Crazy, starring 3 confused guys and a lady whose only real weapon is a cell phone and a mountain of assumptions. Next thing you know, she's punching 911 on her phone like she's ordering a pizza. That's it, I'm calling the police. We'll see how tough you are when the real authorities show up. She's making a scene and loving every second. While she's on the phone, she shifts from banshee to trembling victim voice, all shaky, putting on a Broadway-level performance. Yes, hello, I need the police immediately. There are 3 large, aggressive men trespassing. I think they're trying to break in. Meanwhile, we're just standing there, luggage in hand, the least threatening people on earth, but she's painting a picture of a home invasion in progress. We know how this goes. Calls like that aren't send a car when you can. They drop everything, hit the lights, respond like it's a bank robbery. She's sobbing. They're yelling at me, threatening me. The only yelling is coming from her. She's building her case, one where she's the damsel and we're the dragons. Then Mike steps onto the porch, confused smile, and all waving at us. Hey, what's the commotion, Karen? Let's just call her that. Locks onto him like a heat-seeking missile. Oh my God, they've got the homeowner. They're surrounding him. Please, they're taking him hostage. Mike's face goes from smile to horror in a heartbeat. What? No, these are my friends, he shouts. But she's off the rails now. And then she says the magic word gun. Yes, I think I saw a gun. The one in the blue shirt. I'm in the blue shirt. My off-duty firearm, legally holstered and completely concealed, suddenly the linchpin of her fantasy. She's just escalated this from suspicious activity to potentially armed standoff. A lie so dangerous it could get one of us killed. Within 90 seconds, sirens start wailing in the distance. I've heard that sound a million times as a cop. But let me tell you, when you know they're coming, for you, it hits different. It's ice water down your spine. I yell at Mike to get inside, lock the doors. We step apart, hands up. No sudden moves, no heroics. In the next minute, we're not cops. We're just 3 black men reported armed and dangerous, and our lives depend on doing everything by the book. Sheriff's cruisers slide to a stop. Doors fly open, guns come out. Commands hit us from every direction. Hands on the ground. Face down. We drop slow and careful, cheek pressed into the gravel. Knees on our backs. Cuffs snapping shut. I call out, I'm a police officer, credentials in my back left pocket. But in that moment, nobody cares. We're suspects, armed, dangerous, the whole 9 yards. Finally, a sergeant with a thick mustache and eyes like he's seen everything crouches next to me. You say you're a cop, he asks, skeptical. City Metro PD. Detective badge and ID in my back pocket. J&T are saying the same to their officers. There's this silent, tense standoff. Then the sergeant nods, tells the rookie to check my pocket. Kid fumbles my wallet out, opens it. Suddenly, the air shifts. Sarge, he's got a detective shield. It looks real. A sigh, heavy and full of dread. Get them up. Uncuff them. Relief, but not forgiveness. We dust off faces, scraped, surrounded by flashing lights and stares. The Sergeant Mac asks to see all our credentials. Checks each one. Meanwhile, Karen is melting down at the edge of the driveway, insisting they can't be cops, they're criminals. Mac tells her to wait by her car, firm no nonsense. She scowls, arms crossed, excluded from her own drama. Now comes the bureaucratic nightmare. Mac, to his credit, tries to get the real story. We give him the facts, our vacation, the invitation, the confrontation, the wild 911 call. Mike comes out and confirms everything. Yes, they're my guests. Yes, I was expecting them. Just as Mac's putting the pieces together, a luxury SUV glides up. Out steps a tall guy in a $1,000 suit, Karen's son, the lawyer. He sweeps onto the scene, oozing arrogance. Officer, I'm her attorney. Why are these men uncuffed? My traumatized mother has been victimized here. He launches into a threat file complaint, sue everyone, drag the city through hell if we're not arrested on the spot. Mac, stuck between a psycho neighbor and a political buzzsaw, goes by the book. We're all separated for statements. Jay had recorded the whole thing, video evidence. The lawyer demands to see it. Mac shuts him down. Eventually, they file a citizen's complaint against us. Harassment, intimidation, the works. Internal Affairs is notified. Our vacation is dead in the water. We pour 3 glasses of whiskey in Mike's living room and stare at the wall. T, who's up for sergeant, knows what this means. A bogus complaint is poison for a promotion. Jay tries to be optimistic. I just feel sick. Next morning, our captain calls. You're on administrative leave. IA interview tomorrow. Get back here. The drive back is silent misery. Jay, who's a wizard with computers, digs into Karen and her son's online presence. He finds years of racist post 911 calls in a neighborhood watch group where every suspicious person is a person of color. The lawyer's son. He's involved in shady real estate deals, using neighborhood fear and false reports to tank property values before buying up cheap. As if that's not enough, a local news blog posts a hit piece on us community in fear off-duty cops armed standoff with local grandmother. They use a photo taken during the chaos, painting us as monsters. The lawyers waging war in the media while we're fighting for our jobs. Internal affairs is as cold and clinical as a morgue. They try to poke holes, trip us up, twist our words. We stick to the truth, play them the video. Days drag by, then we get hit with a civil lawsuit. Karen and her son are suing us for millions for assault and emotional distress. It's not about winning, it's about breaking us, bleeding us dry. But our union rep isn't having it. He slams his fist on the desk. We're countersuing for defamation and filing a false report. We're going on offense. Our lawyers build a case, stacking up evidence, finding witnesses, exposing the lawyer's real estate racket. In deposition, Karen melts down under questioning, confronted with her own video. The lawyer's whole scheme starts to unravel. When the dust settles, they cave, drop their suit, pay a settlement to charity, send written apologies, and publicly retract their lies. Internal Affairs clears us the truth, finally trumps the headlines. The DA investigates the lawyer's real estate scheme. He gets disbarred. His firm collapses. Karen pleads out, slapped with fines and a permanent restraining order. Justice is slow, but sometimes it's thorough. We never finished that RV trip, couldn't bring ourselves to try. Instead, every year on the anniversary of our exoneration, we take a weekend, just the three of us, out by a lake. No distractions, just fishing poles, cold beers, and the kind of quiet you can only find after surviving hell together. So here we are. T's a lieutenant now, Jay runs cyber crimes. I'm still solving cases. We're older, grayer, but stronger. That nightmare changed us, opened our eyes to how fast the system can turn, how deep the rot can go, and how important it is to stand your ground with the people you trust. And now I gotta ask you, what do you think? Did we get real justice, or was it just a lucky break? Ever been caught in something like this where the truth barely squeaks through? Drop your thoughts below. I want to hear how you see it. And if you take anything away from this, let it be this. The real strength in life isn't beating the system. It's not letting the system break you. Now, who wants another beer? The sun's not down yet.